what? So like I was very popular amongst my male friends at that time, obviously. But yeah, no, she's a lovely chick. I really had a great time.
I love it. What about, Julianne Hough just recently said in an interview that Bobby Bones shouldn't have won and that, kind of took a life of its own. Like, do you feel there was anyone like that either won or just not even of yours, just that got really far in the competition where maybe you were out with your partner where you're like, that just is not the right call?
I mean, do I need to list everyone, or you just just want me to?
One person that you feel is the most egregious, I guess.
It's funny because at that time, at that moment, I did not think that Julianne should have won with Elio Castro Neves. I thought that me with Mel B, Scary Spice, should have won. But that's just my opinion, and also because I was the second place, you know. But my opinion is very clear that we should not have lost to Elio. As a matter of fact, I thought that I should not have lost with Kirstie to who did we lose to? Kim Johnson,
I can't remember either.
football player,
But I thought you guys were gonna win also.
football player. And anyway, I'll remember him. He's a great guy, by the way. Super nice dude. I don't know why I can't remember the name, but Kirstie should have won. For every reason there is, for every reason there was that particular season, Kirstie should have won. So yeah, we can go down that list, but again, subjective. These are subjective opinions. When it comes to Bobby Bones, I'm actually very close with Shauna. It's Peter's best friend, and my very close friend personally. Sean is a close friend to me by myself without attachment. So I just at the risk of not, angering my homie, my friend, who was extremely happy for it. That was her win. But no, Bobby Bones had no business winning that show or even being any close to the win, for that matter. Just like, uh, you know, some people, dude, I have so many that this is going to be a big list, but some people shouldn't have been in the finals. Some people shouldn't have been in top anything, and they were. And I don't know when I remember the season with Brandy, when I had Brandy, we did fantastic. We had fantastic dances, but again, we can't see the votes. Nobody can show you. It was just what we were told. But all of a sudden, we're not making the finals, and oh man, the ex VP, what's her name?
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin's daughter. What's her name? Bristol, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't Bristol? Bristol Palin makes the finale with Mark Ballas, and that season where Max and Brandy are one of the leading couples, we don't make the finals. And so I remember there was a story about how some guy in somewhere, was so upset that we didn't make the finale and Bristol made the finals that he shot the TV with a shotgun. It was like a whole thing that the wife called the cops. He lost his mind. So
Wow.
yeah, some of those things have been the case, but like I said, dance is so subjective. TV world is so different. It's just when you sign up for a competition show on television, just expect anything but the competition. Again, a lot of moving parts, a lot of things. It is what it is.
Speaking of competition shows, I mean, you were also on the Traitors. What was that like?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was the only part that wasn't fun is no communication with outside world. You got to get rid of your phone. There's no, like, you can't, no internet, no nothing. That was the part that was like, oh, man, it was in September time last year, and I just spent that insane summer flying back and forth, excuse me, with Napa. And I remember when I called Peter, I was like, hey, so, I got the Traitors. She's like, hell no. I'm like, but I really want to do it. She's like, no, you're not doing it. You're crazy. We have a baby, and she was going back and Dancing with the Stars. So it's like, yeah, it was insane. I was in Scotland. She was in the show. I don't know how we do it. Honestly, I don't know how we're doing it right this second either. I just don't know. Some things are happening to us, and then 5 years from now we'll look back, be like, wow, that was amazing time. I don't know how we did it.
That's how this business is, right? Like it just things are put in front of you and it's like you don't want to say no.
Yeah.
Well, you were in the Traitors as well. You were with Housewives, you were with Phaedra and Tamra, and I
Love
mean,
it, yeah. I love my housewives over from Traitors. Phaedra is amazing. She did a great job. Tamron is,
yeah.
I met her, one of the first people I met. We were in, all put in different cars, and my car had few people that I said hello to from the beginning. Deontay Wilder was in, somebody I met right away. And then uh yeah, no, they have a different way. MJ from Shahs of Sunset, she's a homie. She's awesome. Immediately we clicked, like we went to the same high school together, And so yeah, no, some of them I'm well, most of them I'm actually still kind of communicating with. It's awesome.
And now we have Tom Sandoval, who's going to be on the next season. I mean, he was
Did you
maybe
not think it was?
he's maybe the ultimate traitor. I mean, the scandal blew up. So, I mean, you think he would probably do well on this game.
Oh, you mean he's gonna be on Traders?
He's going to be on Traitors. Yeah, Traitors. Like
Oh,
now
this new
it's
one, yeah.
already
But
filmed and he went and I don't know how he did. And,
right. But I know that the third season's already been filmed this summer. But
yep.
I thought that you were saying that Sandoval is going to be on Dancing with the Stars this season.
Is he?
I don't know. I no. Please don't quote me.
I
I have no,
know.
yeah, I do not know. I swear to God. But what I do know is that he probably is one of the best characters to be. Especially after Ariana's success last season, to get him in the same place and be like, here, now you say whatever you say. And again, this is just me. I thought Ariana did fantastic. Peter set me down for a few things. And like one of those, we're family now. You have to watch things together, right? And I was like, all right, cool. So as part of that, because I wouldn't even tune into any of this normally. I'm ESPN and movies. I love my cartoons and sports. And I just honestly, as a 40-plus-year-old adult, I just don't want any more stuff in my mind. But she loves that. So she got me hooked on Love Island. Love Island is our favorite pastime. So that season with Ekin-Su and Davide, the Love Island, we don't like Love Island USA for a lot. This latest one, I saw the whole thing. But before that, Love Island England was the better one, right? So I saw the one with Ekin-Su. Then Ekin-Su is on Traitors. So we met. I was like, oh my God, I saw you the whole thing. Huge fan of Davide. I think I actually said it to her when we met. I was like, I'm not your fan. I'm your boy's fan, right? So like, just to be clear, there's a double date going on.